the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi, and welcome back to Pure Guidance. So, Aries, let's go ahead and take a look at your forecast for the month of August and the Leo season. For this, I've already meditated on your energy as well as pre-shuffled all the decks we're using today. I put two of them aside, so we'll come back to them towards the end of the reading, okay? A quick note to everyone, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in, for liking, sharing, subscribing. Like, this channel would not be possible without you. So thank you. And also thank you for showing support towards the merch. I am so happy that you're enjoying the ideas I put out there. And in the spirit of spreading positivity, just thank you, right? Okay, so let's start your reading, Aries. It's always good to start with a grateful heart, right? So let's see what the month of August looks like for you. It is a big month. It has major transits taking place. We have August 7th, Sun in Leo trining with Jupiter in Sagittarius. And that is one of the major turnabouts we have during the month. And King of Cups is here, you know, to start off your reading. So it looks like you'll have everything really nicely planned and laid out. When it comes to especially emotional control over, you know, how things have been, that's great. It looks like Cancer season has really shown you the best way to deal with emotions, the best way to approach people, to approach sensitive topics that may have come up during the month of July, perhaps even earlier. And that has really helped pull everything together in terms of feeling like, yeah, I got this. And that is what we're seeing with the King of Cups here as well. And the King of Cups is someone, you know, this could be your energy. It is coming across as your energy, but it could also be someone in your life. Someone who perhaps shows a lot of love and sensitivity towards you, towards a particular topic. This is someone who is very kind-hearted, you know, this beautiful soul that is present and is here to provide further support, you know, as needed. So that's a great place to start, right? It's a great place to start. And talking about major transits, after the one I pointed out, the biggest things that we have going on in August is Uranus going retrograde in Taurus, 6 degrees of Taurus. And that's that time period where, you know, we kind of start off with going inward, okay? Because it's going retrograde, Uranus is a planet of change. It wants certain things to happen and it wants to do it right away. It's like an angry little planet, but it wants what it wants, right? So when it does the things that it does, when it's going into retrograde, this is a time for introspection. This is a time to look at yourself, to look at your feelings, your thought pattern. But specifically, this is emotional thought pattern and how things have been going for you. Okay, it's a time to prepare yourself at an emotional level, at a spiritual level, about how things are going to turn out to be in the near future. We also have Knight of Cups coming into your reading. So like I mentioned, this could be your energy, but it could also be someone else, perhaps a water sign, such as Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, who is maybe making you some sort of an offer. Okay, they're making you some sort of an offer to help be in this preparatory phase of your life. Just planning out the future, laying out the groundwork, whatever it might be, just, you know, how are things going to be done? Taking a look at the agenda, outlining everything that needs to be done, has to be done, how is it going to be done, and who is going to be involved in, you know, for example, the project, or, you know, it's having the job of a wedding planner right here. That is what we're seeing initially. Moving forward into the other cards that fell into place, we have here Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. So Jupiter also goes direct during the same time in Sagittarius. So when it comes to the external world of yours, we have this movement that is happening, especially, you know, finances are looking good. Page of Pentacles shows a very eager personality, just ready to take on what is up ahead. So when it comes to work, career building, and growth in terms of, for educational purposes, getting certified, getting licensed, whatever it might be for you, it looks like you'll be very ready to tackle that task and move on to the very next phase. In fact, get yourself to this King of Pentacles. Now, it looks like you're going to have some offers coming in terms of jobs. Could be other offers as well in terms of education, like interview offers that we're seeing here. Someone of greater authority definitely seeing your skill level and saying, hey, you're great for this. I would love to have you on my team. Let's move forward. Let's see where we can go. And that kind of helps lower the burden. There's 10 of Wands here, which is a card that predicts a difficult time. But it looks like the difficult time is actually coming to an end and that you're able to move past this phase of feeling burdened or overwhelmed or overworked, whatever might be the case for you. Now it's time to kind of look at what offers are here for you. What's on the table? What's the best way to move forward? That's how the reading is kind of coming across. Perhaps that's what this preparation is about as well. Like, I have all these offers in terms of finance, also in terms of support from friends. They might be saying something to you, conveying something to you that is of importance right now. Okay, so good looking reading, lots of offers taking place, and there is definitely future planning happening in the month of August here for you. Signs that are really adding to your energy, definitely I mentioned the water sign, and it's possible that it might be an earth sign present here as well that is trying to, especially in terms of finances, trying to maybe help you out with it or give you some sort of an advice. They are someone who demonstrates great leadership skills, definitely great work ethic, and they have a very good sense of understanding the business as a whole. So whatever they have to share is just a whole lot of wisdom right here. Okay, it looks good. Under the deck cards here, we have the Hanged Man. So this could have been a long time in waiting here for you. And perhaps a little bit of a shift in perspective was required before this incoming, this massive incoming. You notice all the faces you have in the reading. That means a lot of interaction on many different levels with a lot of people happening in your reading here for you. So a shifting in perspective is also happening. Four of Pentacles means that things are being brought together, especially internally as well as externally for you. The Hanged Man is more about internal growth. This is your subconscious. This is about going inward. So we kind of saw that here, and the Moon card is very reflective of a very similar message as well. August 15th, we have actually the full moon. So let me just mention that here. Full moon is 22 degrees of Aquarius and the sun is in Leo, and that's a great time to focus yourself spiritually speaking. Meditation, yoga, quietening your mind, exercising your mind power, all those things are going to go a long way if utilized really well during that time. For others of you who are more into healing and that sort of work, I definitely recommend like a full moon ritual. If you need help with that, I offer that service as well. You can always look at my website, it's below. But that's something that will be definitely helpful, super useful to you. Chakra healing and cleansing, because it definitely helps give messages that, maybe you're not getting directly from people around you, but when you take a moment and take a step back, everything just comes. Right? That is what we're kind of looking at. And it really helps reason things through as well. Just like the Justice card, you're really able to weigh the pros and cons of things and, understand, is this really a double-edged sword? How should I look at this? How should I approach it? Which offer will serve me best? And also people around me. What is well suited for me? So we have that and the Magician card. So essentially, when it comes to people, they are looking good. If you have a Piscean in your life right now, they're definitely helping add order and structure, and they're really good at team working right now with you, so that's definitely a partner to be working with. And also if you have a Libra in your life, then they are someone who definitely is able to kind of think outside the box at this very moment, especially with the Magician card showing up the way it is, and they are very resourceful at this time period. So whatever you need, if you need, for example, money, if you need some sort of an action that needs to be taken, they are again a great team player and they will do it for you. It needs to be done, they'll do it. They're really good with, in terms of clarity right now. Their thought pattern is really nice, so you can take advantage of those things, especially if they're a good friend and they want to do this for you. Why not? Emotionally, they are also well balanced right now, so they're very resourceful. Whatever you need, they're gonna have it ready for you on the table and be like, hey, here you go. You got this, I got this, and we can do this together. Okay? All right, let's go ahead, sum up your reading here for you and see what this particular deck has to say in terms of your general energy here. And this is for the month of August, as well as the Leo season, okay? All right, we have a few cards that fell into place. Let's look at all of them. The Sad Embrace, Peaks of Joy, Bone Collector, and the Compass. Interesting. So these are very opposing cards, and the way they're coming across is that you're playing with two different energies. One which is very like happy, outgoing, energetic, ready for things, and the other which is just not there yet, which is where the contrast is happening here for you. Again, the full moon might be a time period where a lot of these things are very much like highlighted there for you, because there's a lot of play on personalities. You know, ego comes into play during this time. It's just because that Aquarius and Leo energy, they're polar opposites. So they bring out the best and the worst in people. They bring out the sadness in those who are surrounded by difficult circumstances, and they bring out a heart of gratitude in those who are really just happy where they are. Even if it's not where they want to be, they're still happy in the moment. So we're seeing that in this reading here. But we're also seeing the Bone Collector and Compass, which means that rituals are very important, right? So for those of you who needed that message, like should I not? Yes, you should. You should go forward with the rituals that you have planned. If you need to deep cleanse your home, rid of any negative energies, you know, using certain herbs and all that, then that's definitely a way you can go. Getting a tarot reading, a personal tarot reading, this is a good month for that. It might help you realize certain things that you were unaware of before, okay? Essential oils are great to be used right now as well, depending on what you need it for. So this is something that I can also give you advice on if you do get a tarot reading, a personal one. But you have to let me know what kind of things you're looking for, what kind of advice you're searching for, and everything can be addressed. But again, that's what the card is pointing out. And after all this, after this month has taken place, it looks like Compass is the card here for you, meaning pointing your compass to your true north. True north meaning your higher self, your spiritual self, what really will suit you well, work well for you right now. Just understanding like what is the next best step for me, and completely knowing with all your heart that yes, this is what I need to do. That is going to fall into place in the month of August here for you. Lovely. Let's add our last deck to this reading. These are affirmations, and they're a great tool. They're a great tool, especially for those who are undergoing the sad embrace. It helps kind of step out of that. But at the same time, letting yourself go through the emotions is really important. Okay? Don't forget that. Or, you know, if you have someone around you who's going through that, being that supportive friend can be essential, you know. Okay, and we have here partnership. All right, and says on the bottom, learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. Partnership essential in this month. We saw planning, future planning as well, and lots of offers. So the perfect offer will lead to the perfect partnership. That's another message that we're seeing here. So let's go ahead and read the affirmations out for you, Aries. Today, I remember that good relationships don't just happen, but are a work in progress. They take time and patience and people that truly want to be together. I will face my problems, large or small, with courage, and I will tell the truth. Right now, I will love myself, and in doing so, I will gain the strength to love others. And with that, we end the reading right here, Aries. If you have further questions, would like to get a personal reading or just in touch with me, my email address is pureguidancetarot@gmail.com. Website is impureguidance.com. So definitely a lot of services out there that I've made available just for you. So take a look. If you need anything, let me know. And I wish you all the very best. Thank you. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance.